Welcome to Health Coach for Women, a podcast where we explore alternative and holistic solutions to better health and wellness through intentional living. Now, here's your host, Marsha Roopchand-Walker.
Hello, and welcome back to another episode of Health Coach for Women, a podcast where we explore alternative and holistic solutions for better health and wellness. And I'm your host, Marsha. Now, of course, I always have a quote for you. But before we get into that, hit that like button, share, and subscribe. Let me just ask a question. How thankful are you? How appreciative are you? Do you live your life practicing the attitude of gratitude? Well, that's today's topic. I'll be talking about gratitude hacks. Small changes, big impact. All right, let's get into that quote. Gratitude is the quiet joy that fills the heart when we recognize the beauty in the simplest moments. And this quote is unknown. So that's what I want to talk about. Gratitude is a powerful thing. And some people, they say, well, what is gratitude? Well, it's truly just an expression of thankfulness, right? It's an appreciation for all the experiences, everything that a person has gone through, every moment sharing with family, friends, every experience. And everything that you've done or pretty much what you could say received in life, right? It involves pretty much recognizing values of the goodness in things, pretty much outside of ourselves. And it can be practiced as an emotion, an attitude, right? That's why I said the attitude of gratitude, a mindset where you foster in a sense of fulfillment, positivity and connection to others, as well as the world. All right. So let's get into gratitude. I got some 10 hacks that I want to share with you, right? But you know what I like about gratitude, and I think I'll save that for the end. But here are some hacks, right, that you can do to start practicing gratitude, right? You can start with a gratitude journal, right? Now these are things that I've done myself, right? On my own journey. I've gone through different ups and downs and trials in my life. You guys know this already, right? It's in the book. All right. So having a gratitude journal, right? Every day, writing down 3 things or even more, 5, 10, whatever, writing down 3 things that you're grateful for. And this could be something as simple as you're grateful for having your dog, your cat, your children, something as grateful as having your family, right? Whatever it is for you, right? Whatever it is. And being consistent with it, right? Being consistent with it. That's the key to seeing the mindset shift, is having that gratitude journal. And you can also have a gratitude jar. Now, I've never done this one. You can have a gratitude jar where you write something you're grateful for on a slip of paper and put it in a jar each day. That sounds like fun. That actually sounds like fun. Over time, you'll have a collection of positive moments to look back, especially on tough days. That's a fun way of doing it too, even when maybe times when you're not feeling so grateful, right? Because you're trying to coax your mind, you're stuck in what you're stuck in, and you're having a hard time getting out of it. Sometimes that happens too, right? You can set a gratitude reminder where you use your phone to set a daily reminder to pause and reflect. Now, I love that. I love to pause and reflect. Pause and reflect on something that you're thankful for. This small pause can break up the stress and reset your mood. You just got to be willing to try different things, be open to different things, right? Express your thanks out loud, right? Take a moment to verbally express gratitude, right? For the simple things that we tend to overlook, like saying, I'm grateful for my health, right? I'm grateful to have a bed to sleep on, right? Because we have some people who are in the world, and they're homeless, right? In many parts of the world, right? Um, or they have a place to stay, but they don't have a bed. They sleep on the ground, right? They sleep on the ground, maybe an old cot mattress or something, right? So expressing your gratitude out loud can be very helpful, right? It can be very helpful to resetting your mood and how you're going to go about your day. So when you wake up in the morning, you can just wake up and say thank you, right? Wake up in the morning and say thank you. All right. Now, listen, you can do thank you notes. This is cute, right? Write a cute note or text to someone who has positively impacted your life. Now, I like this. I like this where you can express appreciation and strengthen relationships as well as boost your mood, like I already mentioned. All right. So, another thing is appreciating the small wins, where I like to say celebrating your small wins. Hey, you may not be totally where you want to be right now, but you got to celebrate those small wins, right? You got to celebrate those small wins where you've achieved something, whether it's passing your class for school, uh, maybe getting a little increase in your pay, even if it's just a quarter raise, right? Celebrating those wins. Um, we have to recognize those minor achievements, those minor things, and these small steps forward, even if they may seem insignificant to you, right? This helps you to have a more positive outlook on your progress. So listen, give yourself some grace. You're not where you are, but you probably not where you used to be either. So you have to look at that and celebrate that. Um, a gratitude walk. Now I like that. I think that's what I did over the weekend, Sunday. I think that's what I did. I just wanted to get out in nature and just be, and just get out and just take a walk on the trail. And I did that and it was beautiful. And it gets you to really just connect, as you're walking. And in my area, we have the four seasons. So a little chilly. The weather's beginning to change a little bit. So it was a little chilly, didn't stop me. I spent like 40 minutes out there in the park and just walked the park and just enjoyed being out in nature, listening to the sounds of the trees, listening to the birds, um, seeing other people walking with their spouse or their pets, or even just jogging on the trail, right? So it was just a nice moment. I enjoyed it. And a gratitude walk, doing a gratitude walk really helps you to have appreciation for the things, the simple things, just being able to walk and be out in nature, right? Being able to see the beauty of what the creator has provided. It is a beautiful thing. And so being out in nature, like for me, it is for me somewhat what you would call my church, my mosque, my synagogue. I just love it so much. And to me, I just feel so connected to nature, to the creator. It's just a beautiful feeling for me. And and I tell you, when you're going through a rough time, and if you're dealing with depression, dealing with battling depression and things like that, and you're having troubles dealing with different things in your life, a walk in nature could really do the trick. Where you just clear your mind, you're just enjoying the moment of being present in that moment. All right. You really ought to try that. So appreciate the small wins, celebrate, celebrate, all the accomplishments that you've had. Get out and take a gratitude walk. Okay. It brings a sense of calm and peace. It brings a sense of calm as well as peace. Um, Now, number 9, gratitude before bed. What about before you go to sleep? What about thinking about one positive thing that happened during the day? Maybe you had a rough day, right? Maybe you had a rough week. Heck, maybe you had a rough month or even a rough year. But say, what can you, before you go to bed, think of one positive thing that happened during the day, or one positive thing that happened for you during the week or the month or the year, right? This simple practice can help you to improve your sleep quality and end the day on a positive note, right? And so we never like to go to bed angry, right? Like if you're having an argument with your spouse, friend, relative, we never want to go to bed angry, right? So maybe that's something you can do. Maybe if you had an argument with someone before you went to bed, maybe you could call them up and shoot them a text and say, "Hey, I apologize," or maybe you don't feel it was their fault. Hey, be the bigger person. Hey, I apologize for our disagreement that we had. I just wanted to reach out to you and let you know, hey, I love you. Something like that. Something simple as that. You'd be amazed of what it can do for you as well as the other person. So gratitude before bed. All right. Think of one thing that you're positive for that happened to you that day. Right. And another thing, what I like to do, right? And what I've done and what I like to do sometimes, swap out complaints for gratitude, right? So if I find myself in a place of where I'm complaining about something, you want to switch it up. I switch it up, right? Like, oh, nope, I'm mindful, I'm aware. Nope, switch it up. So anytime you see yourself in building up a negative thought, a negative anything where you're complaining, right? Or anything, a negative thought, just instantly like that, drop it. How can I catch it? Be mindful, catch it and say, nope, I'm going to switch that to something positive. I'm going to turn that into something more positive, right? So each time you catch yourself complaining, you want to think of something else, right? Related to the complaint that you're thinking of and that you're thankful for. The thing that you're complaining about, flip that and make it positive, right? Flip that and make it positive. I know for me, when I was living in Atlanta, there was so much traffic. And a 30-minute ride could easily take 45 minutes to an hour, right? So what I started to do, I started listening to all these positive things on the way home. So my time was utilized not being angry about the traffic. I'm listening to something positive, right? Whatever it is. Maybe if you have Audible, you can listen to your Audible book. Maybe you can listen to whatever, how to change your mindset, how to look at whatever it is that you're interested in, right? Of course, you're not going to meditate on the highway in traffic. Don't do that, guys. All right. So these are the 10 simple hacks. I'm going to go over them really quickly again with you. And then I want to talk to you about something, how gratitude is important and how it relates to how you can manifest, right? So we said we have a gratitude. We can do a gratitude journal, right? A gratitude jar, which I like. I like that. That's pretty neat. We could put something in a jar each day. That's a fun way of doing it. Maybe you can involve the whole family in that, right? So that sounds like fun. A gratitude set, a gratitude reminder, right? That was number 3. Number 4 was express out loud gratitude, right? Express out loud gratitude.
If you are struggling with health issues like chronic pain, being held back by past traumas, or feeling overwhelmed and hopeless, please know there is hope. There is help. Transcendence, a woman's guide to healing and self-love for better health, happiness, and abundance, is a blueprint to help you get your life back and reclaim your health. Within its pages, you'll learn how to elevate your existence by shifting your mindset toward the positive, focusing your energy on what's really important, using gratitude to feel deep appreciation, changing your gene expression through epigenetics, building resilience, and living in a state of flow, feeling love overflow within. Go beyond an ordinary life. Transcend. Buy it now.
Number 5, thank you notes. All right. Thank you notes. Number 6 was mindful Did I skip number 6? I got my notes right in front of me. Mindful gratitude meditation. I think I skipped that, guys. That was number 6. All right. Mindful gratitude meditation, right? That's something great that you can do. Oh, I skipped that. I went from thank you notes to appreciate small wins. Sorry about that. This is why I have notes. All right. So a mindful gratitude meditation is awesome, right? So spend a few minutes visualizing people or experiences or things that you're grateful for, right? And so this combines mindfulness with gratitude, which can help you to create a calm, positive mindset. All right. And number 7 was celebrating small wins, right? 8, gratitude walk. I love gratitude walk. And number 9, gratitude before bed, before going to sleep, right? Number 10, swapping out complaints for gratitude. And I like that. All right. So these small daily practices can make gratitude a natural part of your routine, having a lasting impact on your mental health, your mental well-being. All right. So I wanted to share with you, right, that gratitude is a powerful growth and manifestation. It's one of the most crucial parts for you being able to manifest what you desire. Okay, so I wanted to share that with you. So, gratitude can help you to manifest things in a major way. But you have to be able to, you have to be practicing this attitude of gratitude. It's definitely powerful, like I said, powerful for personal growth and manifestation because it helps shift your focus from a place of lack to a place of abundance. Okay. And it really puts you in that mindset. So when you regularly practice gratitude, you can increase your energy and focus more on positive emotions, right? That's so that you can have more positive experiences. So it helps you to feel more content as well as resilient, but also aligns your mindset with your goals, right? Reinforcing the beliefs that you deserve and you receive them. So by embracing gratitude, you can create a pretty strong foundation of positivity and openness, and naturally draw opportunities to you. And you can develop that personal growth in your life. All right. So how can we do that? How can we do that? What are some of the things that we can do? Right. That helps with the gratitude and the manifestation. What are some of those things? Let's see, can you think of anything on your own? All right. So if you can't think of anything on your own, I'm going to share some of them with you. All right. And so let's get into it. So, number 1 is raising your vibration, right? Or your energy, your frequency, whatever you want to call it. So, gratitude is a high vibration emotion, believe it or not. And in the law of attraction, high vibrations attract positive experiences. So when you are grateful, you want positive energy that aligns with abundance, right? So that you're drawing similar energies back to you. You heard of the saying, what you put in is what you get out to. What you put out comes back to you, right? Karma, all these things like that. So that's what you can do, right? Raise your frequency, raise your vibration. You ever heard of saying good vibes, cool vibes? Okay. So that's what you can do. Shift your focus. Number 2, shift your focus to abundance, right? What gratitude does is focuses your mind on what you already have rather than what's missing, right? Remember, celebrating your small wins, focusing on what you have rather than what you lack. All right, this helps you to see the possibilities and opportunities instead of limitations, which can naturally attract more of what you want into your life, right? So gratitude also helps you to as builds faith and trust. All right, it helps you to build faith and trust, and by practicing gratitude, it forces in trust in the process, reinforcing your belief that good things are present and more will come. More is to come by practicing gratitude and putting it out there, right? This faith reduces doubt, which can otherwise block manifestation and thereby creating resistance, right? So you have to really believe it, okay? It has to really come with a conviction. So and number 4 is strengthens visualization and affirmations. This is all great because it helps you when you can visualize it in your mind, you can manifest it. But you have to believe it. You have to believe it and have the gratitude and the attitude that it is already done. Okay, believing it is already done. So gratitude amplifies visualization and affirmations by adding a genuine emotional component. It's that feeling, right? Believing, Remember, I talked about manifestation before and dropping limiting beliefs, eliminating disempowering beliefs, right? Changing your belief system. So it has to feel more real and attainable, reinforcing your intentions and you have to have intentions, right? Your intentions has to be in line with your emotions, your feelings, and your attitude of gratitude, right? Having that positive mindset. Number 5, reinforces a positive mindset. Gratitude helps you to maintain a positive outlook, even when challenges occur, even when challenges arise. This resilience is key to you staying in line with your desires instead of falling into negativity, which can delay your manifestation. Okay. So, I've experienced this myself, right? You got to be in a state of really believing, right? And I've experienced a lot of different things, right? Hardships, challenges. I talked about all that, right? Bankruptcy, all of that. So, you got to be in alignment. Okay. You got to be in alignment. And one good thing I like to always talk about the time when I was living in Atlanta and I don't know, I was at night, I would do my visualization and I was visualizing and I don't know, things were just happening. Right. And I was like, this stuff really works. Right. But it was so amazing because I remember saying, I need to get on the radio. I need to be on the radio. And make a long story short, the real estate guy where I was trying to sell my house at this time. I had a rental property in Georgia. I forgot what area, but anyway. So I was trying to sell it, and me and him we started talking, and we started talking about him and his radio show, and just like that, I was on the radio. Now, it was short-lived. We did it for a few months. But to be able to, I said I wanted to be on the radio, right? Didn't matter how long it was. I did it. I co-hosted with him on the radio. I think it was called Can I Tell You the Truth or something like that. But it was amazing. My time doing that was amazing, right? And I'm just telling you that the manifestation works, okay? Even me manifesting my husband pretty much down to almost to a T, I would say, because I visualized it was somebody slim. And it was almost to pretty much to a T, pretty much to a T. Where it's so funny how you can, like, you visualize something and it's like, oh man, pretty much can fit my description of what I was looking for and what I was asking for, right? So believe me, it works. All right, as well as other things that I have experienced as far as meeting business people that could help me and things like that. I mean, the whole process with manifestation, it's really true. Once you put your intention and your energy and focus behind it, it will occur as well as the emotion, as well as the emotion. All right. So, number 6, encouraging present moment awareness, focusing on gratitude keeps you in the present rather than worrying about the future, dwelling in the past and worrying about the future. So manifestation is most effective when you are in the now. That's why it's so important to be present, right? Gratitude strengthens your ability to attract by grounding you in the present moment, right? The Power of Now, The Power of Now. And I think that's a book, The Power of Now, I think by Ellie Eckhart or something like that. And I have the book. All right. I can't remember all these people's names, okay? But The Power of Now, you want to check that out. Number 7, increase your self-worth. Increase self-worth. Gratitude often includes acknowledging your own strength and talents as well as achievements. This boost in self-worth aligns with the belief that you deserve to receive what you desire. Now, this can be hard, right? Do you believe that you are worthy enough to desire and have such things? That's when we got to go deep. Okay. So we got to go deep. Do you feel worthy? Do you feel like you are enough? Know that you are enough. Know that you are worthy. And that's where that whole self-love comes into play, right? And you have to put yourself, and this leads me into number 8, creates a space for receiving. So when you're grateful, you're in a mindset of acceptance rather than resistance. Okay. And this mental process opens and allows you to be more receptive to opportunities, ideas, and synchronicities that support your desires. All right. Number 9, attract supportive relationships. people are naturally drawn to those who radiate gratitude and positivity, right? By cultivating gratitude, you attract supportive and positive relationships that may open doors to your goals. Be more positive, be more outgoing, right? Be more supportive of others, right? But attracting those supportive relationships is important. And lastly, motivates inspired action. All right. So when you're grateful, you're more likely to feel motivated and energized, which makes taking action towards your goals easier and more enjoyable. This inspired action aligns your energy and efforts with what you want to attract. All right. So this is why it's important. The gratitude piece more than likely will not come without the manifestation process won't come without the gratitude. Okay. It won't come without the gratitude piece. All right. So practice an attitude of gratitude. Be grateful for what you have and where you are right now. Know that what you desire can come once you shift your mindset, right? You focus your intention. Energy flows where your attention goes. So set your intention, be mindful, right? Do those shifts. As soon as you get a negative thought, replace it with two positive thoughts. All right. So you have to be self-aware. That's why it's important to be self-aware. Have an attitude of gratitude. Be grateful for the little simplest thing. Learn to be in the now, live in the now, be present, and appreciate all things. All right. That is all I have for you for now. Until next time, see you next week. Oh, I had an update. Well, it's not much of an update as far as that test that I was telling you, right? So I got my other kit and they said to mail it back. Now, this kit here, remember, this was for the thyroid test. I forgot. I'm sorry. All right. My apologies there. So I have it and it says to wait 30 to 45 minutes before you mail it out. Can you see it? I don't know. Can you see it? So I put the droplets of blood on each panel there, fold it, put it in there. I don't want to open it because I have to send it out. And it's going to go in this biohazard packet. And I'm mailing it out today. So that's what I'm getting ready to do. Until next time, I should have an update for you on this test, this thyroid antibody test. I should have something for you soon. Until next time, stay healthy, stay well, stay hydrated. Bye for now.
Thanks so much for tuning in to this episode of Health Coach for Women with Marsha Roopchand-Walker. If you've enjoyed this episode, please feel free to rate, subscribe, and leave a review wherever you listen to your podcasts. That helps others find the show, and we greatly appreciate it. Once again, thanks for tuning in, and we'll catch you in the next episode.